In travel news, for July 2nd, 2024, we talk about Hurricane Beryl intensifying to a Category 5 storm, causing severe travel disruptions and damage across Barbados, St. Lucia, Grenada, and Jamaica. Salerno Costa de Amalfi Airport is reopening for commercial flights, making it easier to reach the Amalfi coast with new routes starting this July. And we have updates on various strikes across Europe that are set to disrupt air travel and public transport, affecting destinations such as Italy, Ireland, the UK, France, and the Netherlands. But before we begin, I'm Brandon with the Adept Traveler, an award-winning travel agency that makes travel so easy. Even a blind traveler like myself can do it. And now, Today in Travel. As the 2024 Atlantic hurricane season begins, Hurricane Beryl has quickly intensified, creating significant travel disruptions across the Caribbean. This unprecedented Category 5 storm, with winds reaching 160 miles per hour, is impacting major travel destinations, leaving travelers to navigate the challenges ahead. Hurricane Beryl has strengthened rapidly, now classified as a potentially catastrophic Category 5 storm. It has already caused widespread damage in the southeastern Caribbean, affecting areas such as Barbados, St. Lucia, and Grenada. The National Hurricane Center has issued severe weather warnings, highlighting the risks of intense rainfall, powerful winds, and life-threatening storm surges. In Barbados, Hurricane Beryl has led to the closure of Grantley Adams International Airport, disrupting numerous flights and leaving travelers stranded. The island has experienced significant flooding, power outages, and damage to infrastructure. Streets in the capital, Bridgetown, are flooded and local businesses are closed as the storm continues to wreak havoc. St. Lucia is facing similar challenges with their international airport shut down and residents advised to stay indoors. The island has been hit hard by strong winds and heavy rainfall, causing extensive damage to homes and public facilities. The tourism sector, a vital part of St. Lucia's economy, is bracing for prolonged disruptions. Grenada has declared a state of emergency as Hurricane Beryl has caused severe damage across the island, particularly in Caracau and Petite Martinique. Maurice Bishop International Airport has been closed, and the island is dealing with widespread power outages and communication breakdowns. The Prime Minister reported significant disruptions, with many homes and buildings severely impacted. Jamaica is now in the storm's projected path, with preparations underway to mitigate the potential impact. The country has issued a hurricane warning, and the National Hurricane Center has predicted heavy rainfall and strong winds. Travelers should expect significant disruptions, including possible airport closures and transportation delays. Kingston, the capital, is preparing for potential flooding and power outages, with local authorities urging residents and visitors to take all necessary precautions. As Hurricane Beryl continues its path through the Caribbean, travelers can expect ongoing disruptions in flight schedules and accommodations. Many airports remain closed, and rebooking options are limited due to the high volume of affected flights. Local infrastructure in several tourist destinations is under strain, with power outages and flooding being common issues. Travelers in the affected areas should be prepared for a prolonged recovery period, as the storm's aftermath will likely result in delayed services and repairs. Communication lines may be down, and access to essential services such as food, water, and medical supplies could be limited. It is crucial for travelers to stay updated on local advisories and prepare for an extended period of inconvenience. Hurricane Beryl's rapid intensification and early arrival underscore the unpredictable nature of the Atlantic hurricane season. As this powerful storm impacts popular Caribbean destinations, travelers must stay informed and be ready to navigate the resulting disruptions. By understanding the extent of the damage and what to expect, travelers can better prepare for the challenges ahead and ensure their safety during this severe weather event. The picturesque Amalfi Coast, with its pastel-painted villages and lemon grove terraced cliffs, attracts around 5 million tourists annually. However, reaching this UNESCO-designated region has often been a challenge, involving a lengthy journey from Naples Airport through a combination of trains and buses. This year, travelers can rejoice as a closer and more convenient option becomes available. After a significant facelift, Salerno Costa de Amalfi Airport is set to commence international commercial flights in mid-July. Situated 28 miles southeast of Amalfi and 13 miles from Salerno, this airport will now serve as a major entry point to the famed Amalfi Coast. Originally built in 1926, the airport has a varied history, having served as a military base, a flying school, a firefighting center, and a private airfield. In 2007, efforts were made to open it up to commercial flights, but the airport ceased operations in 2016. Now, it is ready to reopen, featuring an extended runway and ongoing construction of a new passenger terminal expected to be completed by 2027. The reopening of Salerno Costa de Amalfi Airport marks a significant improvement in accessibility to the Amalfi Coast. Travelers can now bypass the cumbersome journey from Naples, opting instead for direct flights that bring them much closer to their destination. On July 11th, Spanish budget airline Volotea will begin commercial operations from Salerno Costa de Amalfi Airport. The airline has announced 4 initial routes: Calgary, Verona, and Catania within Italy, and Nantes in France. Flights to Nantes and Calgary will start in July, while services to Verona and Catania are scheduled to begin in September. In addition, EasyJet will offer direct flights to Salerno Costa de Amalfi from London Gatwick and Basel. This expanded network of flights is expected to significantly boost tourism in the region. The development of Salerno Costa de Amalfi Airport is set to continue until 2043, with the aim of eventually accommodating 6 million passengers annually. This ambitious project has been welcomed by tourism and hospitality businesses along the Amalfi Coast, which anticipate increased visitor numbers and economic benefits. However, there is also concern about the potential strain on the area's infrastructure and natural environment due to the surge in tourism. The reopening of Salerno Costa de Amalfi Airport as a commercial travel hub is a game changer for access to the Amalfi Coast. With new flight routes reducing travel time and hassle, visitors can easily enjoy the stunning beauty and cultural richness of this Italian gem. As the region prepares for an influx of tourists, the balance between promoting tourism and preserving the environment will be crucial to maintaining the Amalfi Coast's allure. Strikes are a regular occurrence in Europe, with employees often withholding their labor to fight for better pay and conditions. These walkouts can be planned months ahead or announced at the last minute, so it's always important to check for updates before you travel. On July 5th, unionized staff at several Italian airports plan to strike at different times throughout the day. This is likely to cause significant disruption to flights. Travelers should check their flight status frequently and be prepared for delays or cancellations. Pilots for Ireland's flag carrier Aer Lingus begin an indefinite work-to-rule strike on June 26th. This action means they will not work outside of their set hours or accept changes to their schedules. Approximately 400 flights have been canceled up to July 7th. Ongoing pay negotiations have led to formal intervention from the country's labor court, with a hearing scheduled for July 3rd. Affected passengers will be notified by text or email, but it is advised to check your flight status regularly. Workers at London Gatwick Airport are set to strike over pay disputes from July 12th through the 14th and the 18th through the 21st. Around 300 security and passenger service staff will walk out, potentially causing delays in baggage screening and affecting passengers needing special assistance. If the dispute remains unresolved, further actions could take place over the busy summer holidays. A French union has announced a 7-month strike notice from February 5th through September 9th, which could impact the bus and metro network during the Paris Olympics. However, the French Senate has adopted a bill allowing the state to ban transportation strikes during major events, such as the Olympics, pending further legislative approval. Workers are protesting over pay issues, and travelers should stay alert for updates. In the Netherlands, a public transport strike has been announced for September 12th, affecting major cities such as Amsterdam, The Hague, and Rotterdam. More walkouts are possible as workers push for the inclusion of early retirement plans for physically demanding jobs in the cabinet's budget proposal. Travelers should plan accordingly and monitor local news for updates. Travelers in Europe this summer should anticipate possible delays and cancellations due to various strikes. It is crucial to stay informed about your rights regarding compensation and rebooking options if your travel plans are disrupted. Make sure to frequently check the status of your flights and public transport schedules, and be prepared for potential inconveniences. European travel strikes can significantly impact travel plans, causing delays and cancellations across multiple destinations. Staying informed and proactive is essential to navigating these disruptions. Travelers should monitor strike updates and understand their rights to ensure a smoother journey despite the challenges. Balancing the right to protest with need for reliable transport is an ongoing issue, and staying prepared can help mitigate the impact on your travel plans. Today in Travel is brought to you by The Adept Traveler, an award-winning travel agency that specializes in making travel easier for everyone. From the novice to the expert, from the able-bodied to the disabled traveler, it is our belief that everybody deserves to travel well. Until next time, travel well, my friends.